Hello guys, so this is day number 4 of the Talk to the Camera challenge, and for today's topic is to teach you about a skill or, hold on, yeah, teach a skill or an interest. So what are the skills I sort of learnt, or what could develop into a skill, is a vocal warm-up. And I got this sort of vocal warm-up on YouTube during the pandemic, when everything was shut down. My university was closed, so I had to, just basically just work at home. I found this really good one. It's the National Theatre. They did a whole vocal sort of warm up. It's about 15 minutes or 20 minutes long, but I give you some of the basics of what I've learned throughout the 4 years from watching it from every day, and and basically it's just from like every before every performance I used to do. So yeah, this is what I basically do. So you start off in sort of a neutral sort of position. You get your hands into like a fist. I don't know if this is trying to get this into camera if I can. But, yeah, you get your fist, and you just sort of you pull, you put it out straight like this. So you just bending your back like this, and you just sort of you crack your ribs like that. You do it again, and then you can. It's a very limited space wear mat, so you do that a couple times. I'll say about 5 times, just sort of crack your ribs out. You're cracking this well, just sort of around this area, just to get you more loosen up around the vocal sort of area. And after you do that, you take like a squat down, in a squat down sort of position. So as they say, you're sort of breathing from your your back right there. So just something like this. Hold on a minute. Yeah, something like this. So you're just down like here, and you're just breathing. I don't know if you can see me right here, just like this. And yeah, you just sort of you're breathing from here, just from your back, like so, and you just sort of get used to being down here, moving in and out, and then you come back up. Hold on. Here we go. Here we are. And then the next one that you do, we just sort of. Sorry, I'm so sorry. This is, as you can tell, not planned at all, but it will do, man. So yeah, you bend over like this, so you just get your breath down here. Because we always, I find out, we mostly talk, from up where the chest is or where the mouth is, but not so much all the way down. So yeah, breathe right here. Then afterwards, you slowly go back. Hey, you breathe through your tummy as well. Once you do it, you slowly come back up because you don't want to, as I say, get up. Oop, don't want to get a blood rush too much on your head. Right here, I think I'm in the frame. But yeah, and what else is there? This is just the top of my head. As I said, such well planned. So next one you do is you breathe through around your around your diaphragm area. And you just breathe out. Do it 2 more times. Yep. So, pardon me. Next one that you do, I won't do the whole 20 minutes because I don't really have 20 minutes to do all of it. But what I do know is the next one that you do is to work with your face as well. Just sort of get that sort of get moving and going. So you just move your face, you twist it around like this, you know. Okay, and you don't try to move the neck. You try to, you know, you sort of keep it separate, you know, from your neck and head. So it's just your face that you're moving, you know. Now you move your tongue around in your mouth. Like so. And then you stick the tip of your tongue just straight out like that. So you gotta really get your, as they say, get your brain in the tip of your tongue, and what you do is just you just put it up and down like this. And then you just move it around and this side. And the other way. Okay. And then you swallow it. Oh, and then you put it back through a swallow, as I say. The next one is to work around just to warm up the around the mouth area. So it's just a simple. And if you don't want to make it a bit more less like, I don't know, wild, or you want to be a little bit more contained, you can just you get 2 fingers and you put it on your mouth and you just go. Let's do two. Let's do 2 of these. One more. Cool. Do a sip. Okay. So the next one is so easy that everybody does it every day, and that's just to yawn. Just yawn, yeah. Really does help open up the back of the mouth as well. You can do this whenever, even if you can do it naturally or you have to fake it, you know. It's really good, very simple sort of technique. It's all good. All these are not just from the National Theatre sort of warm-ups. These are just sort of different ones I got like over the years that I found, you know, beneficial whenever it's for daily life or it's for performance or just whenever I'm speaking in public or whatever. I found these are pretty a good warm-up to really do. So the next one I'm going to do is some classic tongue twisters. So the first one is to really, really focus more on pronunciation of it as well, which benefits a lot. So the classic one is the Peter Piper. You might have heard of this, might have not. But it goes something like this. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Did Peter Piper pick a peck of pickled pepper? If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? Do it one more time. Or just a warm up, as you can tell. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Did Peter Piper pick a peck of pickled peppers? If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled pepper, where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? That might not be 100% right. But I would say about 90%, 95% right. So, yeah, there's that one. And what's the other one? Other one is to basically just work with more pronunciation as well, not only just with the Peter Piper. One is to sit in solemn silence in a dull, dark dock, in a pestilential prison with a lifelong clock, awaiting the sensation of a short, sharp shock from a cheap and cheapy chopper on a big black block. Other one I've got is all of them are just basically just P's. It's working on P's not only with and it also helps with T's as well. Is P's and T's, especially in England as well. That's very more, I don't know, stand out as they say. So yeah, I only got about 2 minutes left, so I'm just gonna do that 2 more times. To sit in solemn silence in a dull, dark dock, in a pestilential prison with a lifelong lock, awaiting the sensation of a short, sharp shock from a cheap and cheapy chopper on a big black block. To sit in solemn silence in a dull, dark dock, in a pestilential prison with a lifelong lock, awaiting the sensation of a short, sharp shock from a cheap and cheapy chopper on a big black block. So yeah, those are my sort of teaching of a skill or interest. Wasn't entirely perfect, but those are just like the rough sort of draft of what I basically learned from that. Because I usually, even though I know some of it off by heart, but a lot of times I do rewatch some of the videos before whatever I'm doing, just sort of refresh it, just to make sure I get it 100% right. So yeah, that concludes day 4. That's a wrap for that day. Today we about tomorrow, I think day number 5. The topic is, I think it's to share a traveling story. oh boy, I've got one for you. But yeah. So yeah, thanks guys for watching. I'll see you whenever. Bye guys.